Because it's my job to patrol.
But why did you guys come?
Stop.
But why did you guys come?
On April 8th, 2023, on another night shift, the Seminole County Sheriff's Office witnessed a young couple having sexual activity in a parking lot, but had no idea of the shocking consequences they would face. As the scene opens, we witness the couple still inside their vehicle moments after the incident. They are caught off guard by the arrival of the police officers, leading to a sense of tension. The couple remains confined within the cocoon of their vehicle, the air thick with unease. The fleeting glances exchanged between the couple betray a mixture of confusion, guilt, and a hint of fear. It's a universal human reaction that splits second when your heart races and your mind races faster, trying to comprehend the gravity of the situation. It's intriguing how life can take an unexpected turn in mere moments. 1 second, you're immersed in your own world, and the next, you're face to face with the embodiment of authority.
You're free to leave. I wouldn't recommend you drive, though. Okay? Because if you get in your car, I'm going to arrest you for DUI. Okay? Understand?
Yes, sir.
So good. If you want to get on your phone and go ahead and start calling somebody, go right ahead, all right?
I can do that.
Ma'am, right now I'm going to conduct a DUI investigation to determine if you're impaired to the point your normal faculties are being affected. Do you understand that? All right? The reason behind that, you're in active physical control of a motor vehicle, all right? All right, even though you weren't driving, you're sitting in the parking lot, you're behind the driver's seat, your vehicle's on, it's running, you're going to drive after you had with this young gentleman, okay? You understand?
Amid the flurry of emotions, the officers instruct the couple to step out of the car, revealing a sense of urgency in their actions. The atmosphere becomes charged with anticipation as the young woman is asked to perform a series of tests to determine her level of impairment. What follows is a delicate yet crucial dance of tests. As the young woman is called upon to prove her sobriety, the officer's instructions are clear, their words resonating in the stillness like a judge's gavel. With a mix of concern and authority, the police officer delivers a crucial message to the couple. While they are free to leave the immediate scene, a catch comes along. They're not allowed to get behind the wheel. The officer draws a clear line in the pavement, stating that sitting in the car would cross that line into the realm of arrests for both individuals. But the officer doesn't leave them hanging. There's a lifeline in the form of a solution. They're given the green light to reach out and call for backup. A friend, a family member, a taxi. Someone who can swoop in and save the day by providing a safe ride home.
Part of me doing that, I'm going to let you know what your rights are. It doesn't mean that you're under arrest. It does not mean that you will be under arrest. It just means that you're currently detained by law enforcement and you're not allowed to leave, okay? Do you understand that?
I understand.
Okay. So right now, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can is against you in court. You have the right to have an attorney present now or anytime during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, it won't be appointed for you without cost. You have the right to stop answering questions or speak to an attorney at any time. Do you understand those rights? Yes. Okay. Do you have any medical ailments I need to be aware of? No. Do you have any problems with your legs, feet, or back? No. Okay. Do you wear glasses or contacts?
I wear contacts.
Do you have contacts in right now?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have diabetes?
No.
Do you have epilepsy?
No.
Okay, perfect. Just stand right over here for me and face me. There you go. What I want you to do is I want you to stand with your feet together, hands at your side, just like this. Okay, I want you to remain in that position until I tell you to move. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. What I'm going to have you do is you're going to look at my pen, and you're going to follow it with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? During that entire time, I don't want you to move your head. I just want you to follow with your eyes, okay?
The police officer proceeds with what is known as the nystagmus test, a scientific sounding term for a simple yet revealing assessment. As the officer brandishes a pen, the young woman's eyes are fixed upon it, and the real test begins. With a tone that underscores the importance of precision, the officer explains the instructions. Your job, the officer emphasizes, is to track this pen with your eyes and your eyes alone. It's a concentrated gaze, no head movement allowed, just a tandem dance between the pen's movement and the eye's unwavering focus. In this moment, the pen becomes a makeshift truth serum, potentially revealing involuntary jerks or wobbles of the eyes that can indicate intoxication. The officer's final declaration, "You're fine," carries weight, a pivotal point in the unfolding narrative where the test concludes, and its results become a factor in the decision-making process.
Victor at Fern Park Development Center.
Ready?
230 Fern
Okay,
Park
put your hands
Boulevard.
back on your side. You're fine. Go ahead and get back to position. Hands down your side. Hands down your side. There you go. All right. All right, do you see this line here on the ground?
Yes.
All right, what I want you to do is let's go stand over here on that end of the line.
The officer initiates the walk and turn test, a structured evaluation designed to assess the individual's coordination, attention, and ability to follow instructions while divided attention tasks. The person is instructed to stand on the designated line and perform a series of precise movements. First, they're asked to position their left foot on the line, placing their right foot in front of their left with heel-to-toe alignment. The officer emphasizes the importance of maintaining this stance until instructed otherwise. The main task involves taking 9 heel-to-toe steps along the line, counting each step aloud. On the 9th step, while keeping one foot planted, the individual is directed to take several small steps to turn around, then return in the same manner for 9 steps. It's intriguing how life can take an unexpected turn in mere moments. 1 second you're immersed in your own world, and the next you're face to face with the embodiment of authority.
I want you to remain in that position until I tell you to move, do you understand? Now when I tell you to, what you're going to do is you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps along the line. It's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9, okay? On that 9th step, I want you to leave your front foot planted on the ground. Take a series of short steps, choppy steps, turn yourself around, and then take 9 heel-to-toe steps back down the line. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9. During that entire time, I want you to leave your feet, or I want you to leave your hands to your side. I want you to look down at your feet. I want you to count out loud, and I do not want you to stop until you complete the entire task. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and begin. Do you remember how many steps I told you?
You said 9.
Okay. How many steps have you taken?
Taking 2.
You've only taken 2 steps so far?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. Hold on. Let's come back over here. Let's go back down the line again. Remember how I told you to turn and all that stuff?
The one-leg stand test is a task designed to assess the individual's balance, concentration, and ability to follow instructions while divided attention is required. The person is instructed to stand with feet together and hands down by their sides. Upon the officer's signal, the individual raises one foot approximately 6 inches off the ground, keeping their toes pointed forward. They are then asked to count aloud, 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on while maintaining their foot position. Instructions emphasize not putting the foot down, swaying, hopping, or raising arms. The officer clarifies that this is a timed task and instructs when to start and stop. During the task, the person is observed for balance issues, swaying, hopping, or any inability to maintain the foot's position. In this instance, the person completes the task with the officer observing their performance.
Take your fingers just like this, place it back down to your side just like that, okay? And when I tell you to, what you're going to do is you're going to close your eyes, you're going to tilt your head backwards, okay? Not until I tell you to, that, okay? Then I'm either going to say left or right, okay? When I say left or right, what I want you to do is I want you to bring the hand I say straight forward just like this. Bring the tip of your finger into the tip of your nose, straight back out, straight back down, okay? It's going to look just like this. Your eyes will be shut, your head will be back. I'll say right hand and you'll do this. I'll say left hand and you'll do this. Do you understand all that? Okay. Go ahead, close your eyes, tilt your head back. Right hand. Continue as I instructed.
During this part of the video, the officer is engaging in a conversation with the woman involved. The woman begins by describing their initial meeting with someone, mentioning that she was attracted to him. The officer then humorously asks about her pants being off during their encounter, to which the woman confirms. The officer inquires about their plans afterward, and she mentions going home. They also discuss tattoos, with the woman having a small one on their arm and another on her leg. There's a lighthearted moment as the officer jokes about taking a picture and asking about the tattoos, mentioning it's something their sergeant requires. The woman expresses confusion about this requirement. The interaction ends with the officer mentioning that the woman's ride is on the way.
Well, right now you're going to be placed under arrest for DUI. Go ahead, turn around for me, place your hands behind your back. Actually, before I put this one here, let me take this off and put it in your... Here, hold on a second. I'm going to take your watch off and put it in your... actually, take your watch off for me and put it in your pocket. That way I don't want it to get damaged. And I don't... With the handcuffs on, it could hurt your wrist a little bit.
Now the officer informs the individual that they are being arrested for DUI. They instruct the woman to turn around and place their hands behind their back. The officer also removes the woman's watch to prevent discomfort from the handcuffs. The officer asks about the location of the car keys, and the woman mentions they are in their purse. The officer offers assistance, but she declines. The interaction continues with the woman expressing confusion about why they were pulled over, to which the officer explains that the reason was due to their activity in the parking lot.
Can I ask what I'm being put on arrest for?
For DUI.
For what?
For DUI.
What did I do?
I just told you. Go turn around.
Can
Ma'am,
you tell
listen.
me again?
Yeah, you're under the influence of alcohol to the point your normal
But why
faculties are
did
being
you pull
affected.
me over?
First of all, if you don't turn around, you're going to get charged.
But why
Listen.
did you pull me over? I'm just wondering.
Go ahead.
Because you're having in a parking lot.
Why did
I just
you
told
pull
you.
me over?
I just told you. Because you're having in a parking
Okay,
lot.
why are you guys here?
I just told you. Turn around.
Why?
Turn around. I'm not going to play with you. This isn't how it goes. We're not doing roadside. And I told you multiple times already. You don't have in a parking lot, okay?
But why were you guys called?
Nobody called. I was doing my job and
But
patrolling
why
the
were you
neighborhood.
guys called?
Nobody was called.
But why did you guys come?
Because it's my job to
But
patrol.
why did you guys come?
Stop.
But why did you guys come?
Hold on.
You didn't come for a reason.
Stop. Stop.
If you're saying, you just come for a reason. Why are you putting me under arrest?
You're about to go on the ground.
The woman questions the situation again, and the officer reiterates that they are being arrested for being under the influence of alcohol. The woman asks why the officer pulled them over, and the officer humorously responds that it was because of their activity in the parking lot. As a result, the woman is arrested for DUI and resisting arrest without violence due to being in control of a vehicle while intoxicated. Bonding details mentioning that attitude can influence the time spent in jail. The officer retrieves the woman's belongings from the car and the interaction continues. They discuss the woman's shoes and belongings, and the officer takes photos of the car. The car's alarm goes off briefly. The officer contacts someone about the situation and advises the person to call if they need bail. The individual agrees and the interaction concludes.
What would it take for her? So she's basically going to be in jail overnight?
No. They don't do it overnight. She'll have a bond. It's going to be a $500 bond.
Okay.
So she'll have a bond.
You come pick her up in the next what?
That one I don't know about the time frame.
Depends on how busy the jail is.
Depends on how busy the jail is, how her attitude is, things like that. If she treats jail staff like she was treating us, then she'll probably be there all night.
The repercussions of the encounter with illegal law enforcement have cast a shadow over the woman's life, leaving her grappling with the aftermath of the incident. The decision to place her under arrest for DUI and resisting arrest without violence has introduced a complex set of challenges that she now has to navigate. Firstly, being charged with DUI carries significant legal consequences. Apart from the immediate emotional distress of the arrest itself, the woman now faces potential fines, suspension of her driver's license, mandatory alcohol education programs, and possibly even jail time.